Well, I'm curious, like, speaking of stories, like, I think that, one thing that my audience is always really inspired by are people's stories from a day job to full-time entrepreneurship. So, I'd love for you to share what that journey was like for you and your story because I think that it's such an inspiring story for anyone who's made that transition.
Mm. Well, as all inspiring stories go, it didn't feel very inspiring in the moment.
Truth.
But essentially yeah, I transitioned during my pregnancy, um, sold out my coaching practice in 3 months and was able to quit my job. And I wouldn't have done it honestly without the support of I just like there's some things in life that in some ways decisions can be hard for me. In some ways I'm like slower but there's been a few moments in my life where I just somehow had the intuitive nudge and courage to just go for it.
Mm.
Moving back to San Diego was one of those. Another one was building my coaching business. I hired my coach. I wasn't really making money at the time. I hired my business coach, Lacey. I've been working with her now forever. And I told her, I don't really know what my coaching practice is going to look like. I don't know quite what I'm going to do. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I know I'm going to figure it out. I know I'm going to be successful. And I think like that certainty gave me a lot of inertia through 3 months of really hard stuff. People saying no to me like looking silly online. Like it just like when you have that grounded, kind of like you were saying that book worthy, right? Like when you feel certain in your heart that you're going to figure out that you can weather the storms, when you just put your ego out the door, it makes the ups and downs easier because then when things go awry, you're not like, oh, maybe that's a sign I'm not supposed to do it, right? Like I think coming in with that, my favorite affirmation around this is my success is inevitable. And I think like I really locked into that. And that's what helped me in 90 days take a lot of brave action and like be okay with being humiliated online. I
Mhm.
mean, no one humiliated me. It's just, being visible and like set, like all of that is just kind of a whirlwind, right?
Mhm. Well, I wanna acknowledge you because 3 months feels like a wildly short time horizon to go from idea to implementation.
If I didn't have a ticking time bomb in my belly, AKA my daughter, I
Yeah,
swear it would have taken me 5 years because like I just like to be more methodical in life and mindful, but like it really was a nice little urgency, right?
for sure, for sure.